Opie and Anthony. Most people know I'm a huge golf fan. And the U.S. Open is at Bethpage. And they suspended play yesterday because of that horrendous rain.
Yes.
I'm starting to think they're going to be playing on Monday. I, Greg Opie Hughes, the third, need 2 tickets to the U.S. Open for Monday because I think they're going to be playing on Monday. Somebody make that happen.
Wow.
Therefore, I will not be doing the radio show on Monday.
Why don't you send that intern out to make it happen?
Send him.
Oh, yeah.
He's very successful.
How do I make that happen for real?
Go to
Don't we have-
StubHub, dude.
Don't we have a golf channel on XM, right? So we could get the tickets. Sirius XM could get me the tickets, can't they?
Can they? Would they?
Who do we ask immediately? We'll find out. All right, we're going to find out. 2 tickets if the U.S. Open continues Monday. I want to go. Or I'll go tomorrow if you got tickets. But
How do you, watch that? It's over such an expanse.
well, the best part, I've been to a lot of golf tournaments, and the best part is the dummies that they look at their program like this. Oh, let's go follow Tiger Woods for a while.
Yeah.
You want to know how you see Tiger Woods play if you're at the event live?
Uh-huh.
You have to sacrifice an hour and a half of your time. Instead of wandering on the course, you have to go 6 holes ahead of Tiger Woods.
Oh, you got to lead him.
You have to find, if you're lucky at that point, to find where you could be the front of the ropes. Tiger Woods finally comes by about an hour and a half later. If he hits the drive right, he's right in the middle of the fairway, and you're there perfect, like right on. I get to see Tiger Woods. This is so cool. He hits his iron shot toward the green and walks off, and that's how you get to see Tiger Woods.
And that's it.
You get to see Tiger hit 1 shot if you work it out properly.
You can't chase
Have you guys ever talked about those people, the confidence they have in a professional golfer's ability to stand in front of somebody just off to the side with your face? I mean,
Dude.
at some point, John Daly, one of these guys, is going to slice or hook.
You got to explain a little
Shank one right
bit
into
further.
someone's head.
What happens is the ball's off the fairway. It's in the rough or sort of in the woods. And now they make, that small, extremely small path for the golfer to hit through.
Yeah, I don't
And
people.
it's all just people.
It's like
in
they're
the way,
looking for the next subway to come.
Yeah. But that's how you see Tiger Woods if you go to one of these events. It's impossible to follow someone like Tiger. You can follow like a scrub. You can follow the scrubs all day long. But the top golfers, you don't follow those guys anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Can you heckle him? Can you just sort of follow him the whole day?
Well, the best was when...
Hey, Kenny, is that master still hurting you or what?
The best was the U.S. Open a few years back when it was at Bethpage, and it was Phil Mickelson's birthday. So the entire time he was walking around the course, they just sang Happy Birthday. So one group thought they were clever. They sang Happy Birthday to Phil Mickelson as he's walking by. And then up near the green, another Happy Birthday. Next tee, Happy Birthday. Next fairway, Happy Birthday. The entire fucking time he was walking around the golf course.
Oh, God. Was he sweating under his man tits with anger?
Going to golf events is fun, though.
What do you do?
Surprisingly.
You just get boozed?
Yeah, you drink and you just try to, try to take a peek at some of these guys hitting the ball.
The weirdest
you're not
sporting
there.
event I went to the Indianapolis 500.
Oh, how was
2
that?
years. Oh, dude, it was the best time ever. You'd think.
Not for the cars going round and round. Just for
Oh,
the,
no, dude. Just first of all, you start a pool. There's like 30, 40 cars. You got 4 guys. You all get 10 cars. You're allowed to bring your own booze in there.
Right.
And then you just sit there praying for someone to hit the wall in front of you. And you get absolutely shit-faced with these rednecks. Dude, the difference between what's going on in the pits, like this space-age technology to get these cars to go as fast as they can, and then the fucking retard in the stand, woo, as it goes by, it's hilarious. And I was part of the problem.
Oh, that's hysterical, yeah. That's quite the...
You just stand there getting shit-faced, and all you just hear in the distance, you just hear... For a fucking... Now, that guy is either the first car or the last car. And when, the whole middle part goes by, you just say... And then there's just more drinking for, another minute. And then... As they come back around again. Then you're like, where's my guy? I lost a guy. Fuck, I'm down to 9 guys.
But you can't even see your guy. from your
Dude,
vantage
somebody
point.
hit the wall in front of me, and you think they're going to hit the wall and stop. They don't. They got to slow down to fucking 0. So they hit it at like 200 miles an hour. The most amazing thing is to actually hear the tires screech like you'd hear in an intersection. For some reason, you never really hear that on TV. I guess you do now because they have the cameras in the car. Like this guy hit the wall, and it was like, and it just like shot all the way down.
Jesus
and it's just like some debris,
like a mile away from where he hit.
And you see everybody like near where like the wall. He was like, he's gonna hit the wall, and you realize it's coming at you, and they're like, you do that pathetic. I'm gonna run half a mile an hour as this fucking thing is doing 200 miles an hour at me. I'm gonna get a distributor cap to the back of my fucking head. Went 2 years in a row, dude. It was I just don't have the time. It was a great. Like, I would go to a stock car race in a fucking second because that's even more redneck,
more
dude.
Redneck, yeah. NASCAR,
oh, my God.
Yeah,
and
the
just
Indy 500, not so much. NASCAR, absolutely.
I'm not even talking Daytona. I would go to Talladega. Is that the one right in the middle of Alabama?
Talladega.
Yeah.
You got to go to
some Klansmen signing autographs before the fucking show.
You got to go to the lesser-known ones like the Pocono 500 or something.
No, I like the ones where they got to be able to air it out. I hate those ones where they're driving sideways the whole fucking race.
Short track. You need a big tri-oval.
Yeah.
Let's say hi to Mongo the trucker. Mongo.
Morning.
Good morning, Mongo.
The worst thing about watching golf, and I'm a huge golf fan, is why do these idiots stand next to the tee box on a 540-yard par 5, and as soon as the guy hits the ball, he goes, "Get in the hole!"
Are you shitting me?
Oh yeah, that goes on every
Get in the hole.
every fucking drive.
A hole in
these
one on
idiots
a par
say that.
5. Yeah.
Yeah,
fucking
Mongo's gone too.
hilarious.
People are asking what I think of Tiger Woods 10. I started playing it, and I don't know yet. I don't know yet. I was hoping for a big jump in the graphics, and I'm not seeing that.
Not there.
Gameplay is good, but I was really hoping the graphics were really going to jump ahead, and they're just not for some reason.
Look at us.
What?
We're all in our 40s. We're still playing video games. I was just thinking that. Back in the day, you'd be
you know what, Bill?
trying to bang your secretary.
But when I was
shot a scotch in your bottom drawer.
Make it a double.
You know, Bill, you're right, but when I was 12, I planned this life for myself. I said, I'm
not saying it's bad. I'm just saying it's weird.
I know. But this is exactly
funny.
what I wanted when I was a kid.
You know what I wanted for my birthday?
When I was a kid, I'm like, I'm gonna find a job where I never have to put a fucking tie on, and I'm gonna play fucking video games and do whatever the fuck I want.
That's what we were talking about during the break. How lucky we are.
I planned this for myself.
Yeah.
I didn't step into this. I said, no, this is it.
Yeah.
I didn't know if it was going to be radio, but I was finding something where I didn't have to put a suit on and have a cubicle.
Right.
Sorry to you guys out there that have to.
I was saying, I was talking to Anthony about how lucky we are, how I did the show yesterday at 11. I went back to my hotel room, and in the middle of a fucking workday, I slept from 11:30 to 3:30 in the afternoon, and when I woke up, no one was mad at me. I was just like, this is fucking ridiculous.
This rules, man.
It is good.
I'm 41. I think I'll watch a cartoon now.
Yeah. I'll play some video games. Just fuck around.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
Watch TV.
It's all research. Just shit to go off on.
But I don't know. What's your favorite game right now? I'm doing the Tiger Woods, but
I don't play video games. I'm too addictive, man. I'll
so am I.
kill
man.
my whole day.
That's why I don't go game to game to game. I pick just a couple. That's
right now,
it.
I'm trying to beat Brick Breaker on my BlackBerry.
I said it on the show and I forgot, but it was a couple 100,000 on my Brick Breaker, and then I fucking had a BlackBerry problem, and I did the hard restart or whatever, and I pulled the battery out, thinking that my fucking score would still be there when I put the battery in.
Oh shit!
Fuck no.
There's no way you had a couple 100,000.
I
You
swear
get
to
halfway
God.
through the game, you'll be lucky if you have 10,000
No,
points.
I all the way around, my friend. Start all the way around. If you could get through the second cycle, then it gets easy again.
The second cycle?
Yeah.
I can't even get past level 16.
Oh no, you'll get there.
You'll get there, Bill. Just keep wasting your life.
But honestly, now I can't get
Exactly.
close because now my button doesn't work as well. Because I did it when my phone was brand new, so the little fucking ball was rocking.
Oh yeah,
Now it
whenever
kinda
you get the laser.
Now it kind of sticks a little bit. It moves to the side when you didn't want it to, and you lose the ball.
All right, fuck it.
So
I'm
now
not
my
playing it.
current high score is only 32,000. I can't get
Jesus,
past that.
I've never broken 10,000.
Really?
I can't get past.
I don't
I'm
play
really
many
not good at
games.
it.
Yeah.
I don't play little, like,
I like those easy ones. I like the old school Tetris.
I need fucking like space shuttle controls and giant monitors.
Yeah,
and
but you can't play
graphics
those
cards that sound like turbines.
You can't play those in an elevator.
No,
this is
you
a
can't.
great elevator game because I live.
I got shitter games.
I live on the 40th floor, so I sit there while everyone else is getting on, getting off crap, and I'm like, well, this will kill the few minutes I'm in the elevator.
I got a couple of shitter games on the iPhone, but for the most part, I like big fucking monitors and graphics and.
I've always this totally changed the subject here, but just as far as maybe still being an immature ass. What I asked for my birthday, you remember those old light beer from Miller commercials? Remember those big goblets that they would have the beer in? I don't know why. I really enjoy drinking beer out of a glass now, and I wanted one of those glasses.
Yeah.
Remember you used to get them at Pizza Hut? Do they have not Pizza Hut? Papa Gino's used to have them.
Yeah, the big glass. They're like something like that.
Oh, the Chimay.
Like a big
Chimay May.
Yeah.
Chimay.
Like
Let's say
that. Yeah.
Back when everybody died of ass cancer at 58.
58. Not 50.
I want one of those. Yeah,
Not
that big
55.
Schlitz thing. There you go.
Yeah, perfect.
I drink out of Pilsner glasses now because I got a tap in my house, So I just I drink out of the Pilsner glass.
Those fuckers tip over too easy.
I know. They're the dumbest design. It's like, let's put all the beer, the heavy beer at the top, and put it on this little fucking pinhead of a bottom.
But it makes it taste better, though. Dude, you have literally the Netherland Ranch for someone who doesn't molest kids.
Well, little do you know.
Heated pool.
Yeah.
Beer on tap.
Movie theater, bar.
Bill, you hit on something. I don't want to lose these phones. Rob in Ohio. Rob.
Yeah. Hey, Bill, if you really want to go to something hillbilly, you need to go to the Bowling Green tractor pull. All it is a bunch of drunken farmers, and they bring their girlfriends, and they all take their shirts off and flash each other.
I would love to go to that.
Sounds nice.
As long as I know I wouldn't get fucked up. I just feel if I open my mouth there, that it's a liberal.
God damn you.
All they do is they take, like, cases of beer. They'll have 2 or 3 cases of beer each person.
Right.
Damn you.
And it's like 3 days long, and all they do is watch tractor pulls and drink during the day. Then they pass out at night, and then they get up again the next day and do it again.
Mm-hmm. That would be perfect.
Woodstock for rednecks, basically.
Yeah. Oh, getting back to Brick Breaker too, Bill. This guy had a 500,000 with 32 lives left, and he dropped his phone. Battery popped out. He lost his game.
Oh, damn.
When I forgot what my score was, but I had 70 guys left too. I got to the point
Jesus Christ,
I got to the point.
Suck.
I got to the point where the game was not going to end ever.
The only thing I had 14 lives, and then I got to that one where one of those ones where it has like the bricks you can't break.
All right.
And the thing keeps coming down. Yeah.
The U shape?
I couldn't get past that.
That's a nightmare, actually.
And I lost 14 guys on that. It was a bloodbath.
Because now the wall's right in front of you.
General Custer.
I'm still remembering.
The wall's right in front of you. You just serve it. It just goes.
Yeah.
Because you have to angle it a little bit.
Oh, and you have like Tourette's. Right. No, and then when the thing, you know what the worst thing is when you when it goes flying and you make like that unreal save, but then it's going 90 miles an hour the other direction.
Brick Breaker fun. And then you just start heating up and getting hot because you're like, all right, I still got 13 lives.
Yeah.
All right, 12's okay. 9, 8.
This is fucking bullshit. Start yelling at your phone.
All right, calm down. 5 lives, 4 lives.
No, I refuse to get upset by it. I'm not going to get. I'll
no, I did get to the point where I was not going to lose. I was gaining lives way more than I was losing. I would lose one every once in a while because I was getting bored, and then I would add another 5 or 6. But
Jesus Christ,
not no more because the ball on the BlackBerry is sticking or something. I can't get anywhere near that anymore.
Ball on a ball. Why would you need that?
Let's say hi to Chris in Columbus.
Touchscreen accelerometer.
Hey, Bill, what you really need to go to the races is either a radio to hear the radio broadcast or a scanner where you can hear the in-car audio, the communications. Because without that, you're really missing the boat. And as far as there being idiots, the Oakland A's have 3 guys on their roster with college degrees, which is the most of any team in MLB. You'll have at least that many college degrees, and the guys jumping over the wall to change tires in any car race.
Hey, wait. Is that really true? Most of the Major League Baseball guys don't have college degrees?
No, I mean, they're all dunderheads. I mean, they're guys that maybe go to college for a year or two,
But yeah, there was just a study. The Oakland Athletics
Wow.
lead the majors in degree holders. They only have 3 on their roster.
See, I would believe that for the NBA just because a lot of the guys are, bailing early and stuff. I didn't know that baseball players bailed
Well, aren't
early.
most of them are from the Dominican
Well,
Republic at this point?
Yeah, that's
Don't
true,
they just
too.
come
Yeah,
straight into a
that's
farm
true.
team?
So they do a year of college, a couple of years of college, and go right into a farm system somewhere.
Yeah, well, in the NBA now, it's a status symbol for players to go back and finish up their coursework after they're in the league. Because Michael Jordan went back and got his degree. Shaquille has an MBA.
Yeah, just in case he wants to go and get a job somewhere, a nice
Exactly.
office position.
Well, that's why I always laugh when these dopey sports shows talk about, like, it's not good that these guys are leaving college early to start a multi-million-dollar fucking career.
Yeah, and on any given play,
Are
you
you kidding
can
me?
blow out your knee.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
but they're insured and they're gonna fatten up their bank accounts, and isn't that what we all want in life?
Yeah, exactly.
So if
But
you could
sports
fatten up
radio-
your bank account immediately, why would you continue playing college basketball and sacrifice losing, your knee or something and never getting that
I
chance?
think college kids should get paid.
Yeah.
I mean,
agreement on that.
more than like the free
Absolutely.
education, dude.
The
College
amount of money they
education.
bring in for college basketball and the universities themselves.
Yeah,
of
if you play,
course.
if you play for Michigan or Ohio State, I mean, the 100,000 people coming to the. I mean, I know that you're also like the program was there before you got there, but you also you keep it going, dude. A college education, unless you're gonna be a fucking doctor or something, or an engineer or something like that. If you're just I'm majoring in business. I'm majoring like me communications. It's fucking stupid.
college,
It's a total ripoff. You end up leaving there.
Yes.
You're 50 grand in debt if you're lucky.
Yeah, you're right. A college
what?
degree is a waste of time,
Dude,
in
and
most
the
cases.
whole
in
thing-
most cases.
Yeah. You
In
go.
most
You show up
cases.
to the classes. I've been talking about some of my act. Half the classes I took, the required reading was a book that the fucking teacher wrote. It's like he's hustling us.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
He's like a rapper. He's like selling them out of the trunk of his car. It's like,
And then you leave college and you're like $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 in debt.
Yeah.
Unless you're lucky enough to have your parents, fucking do the right thing if they could for you. But most of the students out there are paying their own loans
oh
back.
yeah, you're fucked.
So all of a sudden you enter the working world in debt already, behind.
You're
behind.
You qualify for a credit card. You're fucked. Most kids, but before they even make the dumb move on knocking some girl up in your 20s, the stupidest fucking thing you could ever do. Is they're already like
Dude,
100 grand in debt,
I
80
went-
grand in debt.
By the end of my first semester in college, I realized it was a bunch of horse shit. I knew I wanted to get into radio, but it was no guarantee. But they had a radio station, so I'm like, well, this isn't horse shit because this is something I really want to learn. So I'm gonna work at the college radio station. If it wasn't for that, I would have bailed and fucking followed the Grateful Dead or something. Get a life experience.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, my alma mater was 22 grand a year when I graduated, and they just crossed the $50,000 a year threshold this year, and that was 17 years ago. I graduated, and I cannot believe that education has improved that much in that period of time.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
No, what you got? You got bankers printing money with no gold behind it. Just drives up the
Exactly.
prices of shit. It's all bullshit.
I went back to my my college. Actually, it's been a couple years now, Geneseo, and they jacked up the prices to go there for the same horseshit fucking campus and horseshit place.
Yeah.
They all go
What's
after
it-
big
nothing
oil.
changed, like this guy said.
They jack up the prices so they can buy more real estate and buildings with your fucking money as you're
Yeah.
getting the same 2 + 2 = 4.
Yeah.
As you also said, Bill, they keep you in debt. That's
They
that's
bitch
everyone's
about-
mission.
They bitch about big oil in this country. Why don't they bitch about big education? I mean, those guys have a license to set the price whatever they want. And not everybody needs to go to college. They completely devalue people going into the trades. That's what they need to be focusing on. Get people out to be able to be viable and get a job without a worthless piece of paper.
World needs ditch diggers too,
Right. I'm with Bill. But don't listen to us. I mean, these are
I-
just dumb opinions. There's probably a lot of kids out there that will now drop out.
I did a college gig.
My experience, it was a waste of time.
I did a college gig, and this kid, the teacher was telling these kids, most of the stuff you're majoring in, the jobs aren't going to, technically really exist. Just how rapidly shit is changing with technology now. So,
Right.
I don't know, man. If you get like 3-4 guys, you have a business idea and starting like a website. I mean, that seems to be like the quickest way. Because other than that, you're just some drone.
to millions.
And why?
Where you don't go broke, but you're just sort of eking along, making somebody else's dream come true. I think it's a dumb way to go.
I was discussing this with someone recently, and why don't they teach us stuff that we really need to know? Like, how to fucking get a mortgage, how to not get ripped off,
How to
getting
do
a
the
mortgage,
math on a mortgage.
how to fucking balance a budget. You know, stuff that you really use in life.
No.
You know what I mean?
Got to learn about Mesopotamia.
Yeah, right.
Fucking-
You head out into the real world without a fucking clue
Yeah.
on any of this stuff that you really need to know.
How banking is legalized loan sharking. I had an argument with this guy. And anytime I ever bring that argument, I go, what's the difference between loan sharking and banking? They go, well, a fucking bank won't break your legs. They always think that's a great point. It's like, because they don't have to, you shithead.
No. They'll take your house.
Yeah, repossess your car, destroy your credit. The
Would
reason
you
why a
rather
loan
have
shark...
a broken leg or fucking, your ruined credit rating, no house, living
Yeah.
on the street, motherfucker?
The reason why a loan sharker breaks your leg is because what he does is not legal. Because you're like, I'm not going to pay you. What are you going to do?
Yeah,
Take me
yeah.
to court?
Yeah.
Call a cop, and then he snaps your leg. Oh, okay, I get it.
I get it.
I'll have that
Okay.
for you on Thursday.
All right, kid. I got it.
I got
All
it,
right.
I got it.
Today.
48 Major League Baseball players have college degrees.
48.
48.
Yeah, someone tells me there's a lot more players
Fuck,
than
I
48.
learned something today. For some reason, I thought baseball guys got their degrees. Let's say hi to Brendan in San Diego. Brendan.
Hey, boys.
Hey.
Hey, just to let you know, on opening day this year in baseball, 29% of the starters were born outside of America.
28%, huh?
That makes sense, though.
Mm-hmm.
It's truly an international sport.
I would have thought it would have been a lot higher.
Yeah.
Perhaps
And then
more
the
than
other
that.
thing is the ex-running back for the Denver Broncos, Tatum Bell, at the beginning of the season, he was working at a kiosk in the mall selling phones.
Oh, that's not good.
No, they don't put their money away. They don't know what to do.
Right. Yeah, because you don't learn that stuff.
No.
You just assume the money's going to last forever.
Or you get
No,
$1 million,
they-
you think you have $1 million, you don't realize it's really like about $350,000.
Yeah.
Once everybody takes their piece for helping you, and then the government comes along and takes a big whack out of it. So then you go out and buy a fucking $400,000 car, and you're going to buy your mom's a house. No.
You're right.
Yeah, they-
Fuck.
they-
And then you blow out your fucking knee, and then you're working the kiosk selling fucking Verizons.
The best is when you buy it before the IRS takes their chunk, and then they come back and go, "Hey,
Hello.
where's our cut? Oh wait, but I spent it. Oh yeah, did you on what? That house?
Dude,
Our house?
the only way to win, if you want to get off the wheel, is to fucking make $1 million a year and live like you make $50 a year, and then you just pay Elvis taxes.
Yeah.
They're gonna take $900 of it away, but you won't
it.
be in debt.
Yeah.
And you just that's the only way to win. But they will not let you get rich unless you come
No.
up with some fucking unbelievable idea where they can make way more fucking money off of you. Other than that, it's like hail. They just keep fucking punching you in the face with some sort of. It's like a certain number you just can't get past. They fucking choke you out.
Yeah.
And just take you down to the mat. You're like, all right. I'm sorry. I was trying to get rich.
I like
Almost
the hell
made it.
idea. They leave you outside in the hell until
They
you go,
do.
all right, I need your help.
Yeah,
Okay. All right, I'll go inside. Anthony in Florida.
It's a fucking scam.
The best inbred racing in the country is got to be in Naples, Florida. The Swamp Buggy races.
Oh, shit.
Oh, those are great.
That's for you, Bill.
Used to watch that on the old fucking
ESPN
country
2.
TNN, the Nashville network. Used to watch that. Yeah, it's the swamp buggy races here in the swamp. He's going through the sippy hole, and he's coming around out by the mud pit. There's all these fucking backwards motherfuckers with no teeth riding these things
Yeah, but you realize, seriously, though, the ability that you have to do.
to build that.
How
fucking-
do you keep the engine dry or whatever the fuck you get?
Exactly. They figured out. Look at these guys like
and you got to just slide through those
they're
turns.
driving on water.
Oh, yeah.
At the end of the race, there's a Miss Swamp Buggy that dives into the sippy hole.
Yes, Miss Swamp Buggy.
That rules.
Yeah, jumps in with the winner. I
Very
used to
good.
watch that shit.
You know what I
that
love
was
about
exciting when cable first had like all these channels of this shit, and all of a sudden you're like, God, I could just watch bull riding if I want, or watch
know, it's
this
great.
bullshit. Yeah,
You know what's funny about like most of the cars that you see there? All of them are modified.
Yeah.
For as much shit as rednecks get, I mean, it's not like they're idiots.
yeah, they can figure out how to
just
turn a
socially.
fucking wrench.
Sometimes they have backwards views of looking at people, but those sons of bitches.
They
My
do
car
know how
looks
to
exactly the way it looked like from the factory.
They sure know how to fucking.
I put a
do
Corvette
shit.
engine in it.
How'd you do that?
I put some steel balls out the back to let people know what the fuck they were dealing with.
Let's go to Georgia. Wes, what do you got, buddy?
Yeah, man, I was wondering if y'all heard about this kid, Bryce Harper, that's talking about dropping out of high school and getting his GED so he can go into professional baseball earlier.
Yeah, he's supposed to be some kind of phenom, right?
Yeah, he's hit like a 570-foot home run, throws like a 96-mile-per-hour fastball.
16 years old. And he should. He should.
Why-
Get your money when you can. Why not?
I would maybe at least finish going through puberty.
Fuck that.
And then kind of, I don't know.
Get in there.
If you're hitting 570-foot home runs and you can throw the ball 96 miles an hour, guess what? High school's not for you. Get the fuck out and make your fucking money.
I guess you're right.
Even if you blow out your arm in a year.
I can be convinced of anything.
Yeah.
Dude,
all right.
But even if you blow out your arm in a year, that's like the average dude. That's like 20 years of work in the real world.
Look, if
right?
that was my kid and he was 16 years old and he wanted to get like his GED, like I would.
Dude,
I would be like,
Well,
yeah, you know what?
You'd
Because
need a good argument.
I wouldn't even do the
fucking
GED.
argument.
I'm like, whatever. Let's say goodbye to high school and let's say hello to the major leagues.
You need an argument to come back at the kid with. What's your argument? It's you should go to school. Why?
I'm not a fan of these athletes.
You have no argument.
Getting their degrees. It's stupid.
no, I would say
it's stupid.
do the GED and like I already think if I ever have kids and they don't want to go to college, I would be like, yes. Why would you?
Yeah.
Do you want to be a doctor? Unless you want to learn how to slice somebody open, or you want to make a bridge. There's no fucking. It's just a waste of money.
Yeah.
Just hang around. You'll get plenty of tail.
So you
and
get
save
tail,
yourself $50,000. The money you'd spend on your tuition, just go buy a car.
Just get some fucking work somewhere. Get a job. Get a trade.
Hey, we got the Rednecks calling. They're very excited. Richie Rich, what's up?
Hey, what's going on, boys?
Hey, man. Hey, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, Bill, brother.
What's going on?
Talladega, man. Talladega. Check it out.
Oh, yeah.
I was there, man, and a chick like 6 rows in front of me, good-looking chick, man, flashed the crowd or whatever, man. As soon as her shirt went back down, dude, she threw a dip of snuff in, no doubt.
I couldn't hear what he said. She did what afterwards?
She did some dip.
Yeah.
She flashed. She turned around. She flashed her tits, put the shirt back down, and did a little dip.
That's what I'm saying. To sit there and drink next to a guy who talks like that sober, it would just be the greatest thing ever. And you can see a car hit a wall at $1.80.
Yeah.
It would just be fucking great.
Richie Rich.
Hey, she was a hammer, man, no doubt.
Richie Rich, do we sound funny to you? Because I know we got a lot of rednecks and southern guys that are listening to this show. Do we sound funny to you like you sound funny to us?
Yeah, a little bit, man.
Yeah, a little bit, man.
Right on, man.
That'll sound like Elvis.
Yeah.
Man, let me tell you something, man.
I like.
You're going to have yourself more trouble than a little bit.
Hey, I'm going to punch out, boys, so y'all give me more hell, right?
All right,
man.
Richie Rich. Thank you, sir. Let's go to Footer. Footer.
Yo, what's up, boys? Hey, I want to rewind a little bit.
Sure.
First of all, real quick, though, I can't believe how dumb they sound. Before you said that, all these hillbillies were calling up. I'm going, holy fucking shit. These rednecks sound like idiots. But anyway,
Jesus.
Really quick, just to rewind. We were talking about golf before and how, like, we just don't get it. My dad, dude, he's like, it's like your fucking pop, man. He's like so cool to me, like cool guy. And he's telling me this story how he went to Augusta and he's going, yeah, as I walked over the fairway, he goes, it choked me up. I got a tear in my eye. I wanted to fucking spit in his face, dude. That is like, I don't get it. I don't get fucking the whole golf thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're.
You know what? We were sort of listening.
They're a little distracted.
So
Danny put a picture up of some redneck with playing horseshoes with toilet seats.
Is that a fucking sport down there?
Of course it is.
Toilet seat horseshoes?
Part like the Redneck Olympics. Come on.
You throw the fucking toilet seat like you would a horseshoe. It's one of those that have the little slit in the front. What do you call that?
Yeah, of
toilet
course.
seat so you don't piss on the fucking toilet seat?
Yeah, the opening in front.
And the
there.
redneck's really trying because he has his tongue hanging out. That means he's concentrating.
Yeah, he's really concentrating. He's into toilet seat fucking horseshoes.
Footer. So the story is your dad was telling some golf story, and you're like, holy shit, who gives a shit?
Well, you just in the fact of, like, your dad's a cool guy, and for him to tell you this story, how he's walking over a fairway and he gets a tear in his eye, I wanted to fucking spit on him. It was just, I don't get shit like that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I love golf, and I don't take it that far.
Right, and real quick to bring it back to me because you guys are distracted. E-Rock's a big fat slob. Punching out.
There you go. Now we're
wow.
focused
There
again.
it
Thank
is.
you.
I heard that.
Yes. Well, let's say hi to Bob in Georgia. Bob.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
I wanted to tell Bill about an event down here in Georgia called Swine Time.
Swine time?
Yeah, Swine Time.
All right.
What they do is they get a bunch of kids and a bunch of old guys, and they grease up a pig and just have them run around in a hay bale, and you have to catch them.
And it's between old people and kids?
Yeah, everybody just gets involved. The first person to catch it wins like a T-shirt, I think it is.
Oh, that sounds great.
You know what I love, too, is PETA probably doesn't have the balls to go down there and break that one
Hell
up.
no.
Fuck no.
And then after they're done with that, they have a chitlin eating contest.
Oh, Jesus.
That must look wonderful.
They have an old guy down here called Jack Wingate. He's a big fishing legend down here, and he ate a chitlin that's about 2 feet long, and just in one bite, just right down. It was disgusting.
Ugh.
Now, well, let me get this straight. You boil the intestine in the shit smell. You get all the shit out of it. So he basically swallowed a pig colon.
Oh.
Yeah, and I work for a TV station down here. We filmed the whole thing, and we just kept showing it over and over again.
God, that's awesome.
Damn,
Do you have that online somewhere?
Yeah, we got to see that.
I can put it online.
Well, you should have, bro.
Yeah.
That should be a YouTube video.
I'll put it on YouTube, and I'll send Danny an email.
All right, cool. We'd love to see it. Thank you. Let's go to Scott in Minnesota. Scott.
Hey.
Hey.
What's going on? We do pickup pulls in the state of Minnesota, and we got 900-horse motors going underneath pickups with flip bodies.
I don't know what that means. That sounds like it's a real fast pickup with a what's a flip body?
It's a pickup pull where you take a pickup, hook it to a sled, and so you can drag it the farthest.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, pull. I think you said pole.
Yeah, yeah.
No, pull. If you guys go to YouTube and put Bad Kitty Pulling Team in there, that's my cousin's truck, or Facebook.
Okay.
Is that the kind of thing that'll get you some pussy out there? Just out of
actually, my cousin's 5 foot, probably about 120-pound wife drives his pink truck.
It's just another world.
Yeah,
it's a world.
It's another planet.
It's a world we don't understand, and it's
like the
part
ocean and fish.
It's part of America.
Go.
Can you imagine having a 5 foot, 120-pound wife? That's what he said. That like it was the most normal thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they do. That's their together time. But you got to admit, they're not sitting around letting their brains turn to mush.
Hell no.
They're figuring out how to make their truck be able to drag more shit.
Let's not forget about noodling if we're going to be talking redneck stuff.
Yeah, that's
noodling
great.
rules.
What is that?
You see that?
You've never seen noodling?
Punch up a noodling clip.
Are you kidding? Bill, come on.
You know what this is?
You've never heard of noodling?
No.
Oh, okay. We got one for you. Thank you, sir. Scott in Minnesota, everyone. Wow. This is good. As Danny finds a noodling video. Jake in Kentucky. Jake.
Yeah, every 4th of July weekend we get about 30 goats down at Newburgh Beach on the Ohio River, and we have goat races.
Goat races. That
Is it just a
sounds
basic
good.
race, or do you throw some kind of little twist in it?
Well, they run about 100 yards, and you can bet on them. They put numbers on them.
How do you get them to run?
Shoot at him.
Huh?
You stick something in their hiney.
Throw dynamite at him.
Well, they smack them.
Yeah, you smack the goat and it'll start running. They bet on the goat races. I know this drives Bill nuts.
Here's some
Thank you, sir.
No, it doesn't. You know something? I don't know if I've ever told this.
Wait.
Okay, small fish.
Here's the noodling.
Okay. All right, here we go. Fish is coming out.
Two guys in the water.
Got the hole now.
Up to their heads. I can't believe you've never seen this. There you go.
Yeah, that's
Bill.
a good fish, man.
Yeah, ain't that big.
Let him flop around a bit.
Look at the fucking guns on that guy.
Yeah.
You see what happened there, Bill?
You stick your hand in a catfish's mouth?
No.
You put it in a hole where they live, and
in the middle
you
of the
shake
boat
your
like that.
fingers, and they bite your arm, and then you pull your arm up.
That's how they catch the catfish.
That doesn't hurt?
Well, of course it does.
That's good.
They usually get a nice little.
These crazy
Then he
guys,
just
Nice
wiped
little
his arm
mark on
off
their arms.
in the dirty water.
Yeah.
And go back in.
That's
Yeah.
how they fish for these fucking
Yeah, the
things.
catfish live in these like holes on the side
See,
there.
he's bleeding.
And you can't see because it's muddy, and they put their entire arm in the hole, Bill. and then the catfish bites on, and then you pull it out.
He's bleeding.
Would you do that?
They would have to squeeze my arm. Like, how hard does this hurt? They'd fuck with me in the bar.
No, the anticipation would be what would get me.
I don't know.
Look at the size of these fucking fish, though.
Nothing but respect. I don't know how you would do that.
The anticipation, that is a giant fucking fish.
A huge, giant catfish.
Dude, can I tell you something? When bankers
bankers
sit around trying to think how I'm going to take over the world, they don't worry about guys like us. We're pussies. Those are the guys who are like, okay, we need propaganda to get these guys on our side. Those guys know how to shoot. They know how to live in the wild.
Amazing.
Chicks doing it? Oh, they're not as good.
Fuck no, man.
That's always cracked me up about women, how they want to do everything that we do, even the dumb stuff.
Yeah.
Let me fucking start boxing and stick my fucking hand in a goddamn... I don't know what the hell I'm trying to say.
Get a catfish to bite my fucking arm.
Yeah.
They put their tits in there. Just like...
Hot girls doing it. That's amazing. Jeff in Kentucky. Jeff?
Hey, what's going on, boys?
Hey.
Hey, talking about rednecks, I was at the Kentucky Speedway this past weekend to watch the Nationwide Series stock car race, and they had these Extends girls there, these Extends, I guess, these penis pills.
Yeah, the boner pills.
Right. And these dumbass rednecks were lined up around the corner to take a picture with these skanks, and they were giving them away these hats, and all day long you see all these rednecks wearing these red hats that say Extends, basically just advertising, I have a small dick.
I need a bigger dick.
They were all over the place.
All right, thank you.
Free hat to them.
All right, let's go to Jim in Indiana. We're on to this redneck culture thing.
You
Jim.
got to get the Dukes of Hazzard theme going now.
Yeah, Jim.
Good evening.
Good evening.
There's a couple of DVDs at some of the truck stops I go to called Girls Gone Grabbing, and there's these hot chicks in bikinis that do this noodling, wrestling these 50-pound cats. It's really awesome.
Girls gone grabbing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Jesus Christ. People will just buy anything.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely something to check out if you can find
How is
something.
that?
Absolutely.
How is that really
Thank you.
hot?
Wes the trucker. Wes.
Hey, Bill Burr, you missing the greatest part about that race. You got to be in the paper at night. You listen to them guys fighting, fucking, and drinking beer all night long. It's funny as shit. That is the greatest part of the race, is to be in the camper lot at night.
At night, it's all fucked up. They're fucking.
No, you got to
drinking and
understand,
fighting.
dude. Like, every hotel is packed, and everybody's got their fucking RVs, and everywhere you go, there's these signs that just say "Welcome race fans," and it's just public drinking. It's
one
just
big party.
It's fantastic.
They fight, fucking, drink beer all night long in the trailer park. It's funny as hell.
Oh, that's great.
They fight, fuck, and drink. Funny as hell. I'll tell you, that boy, he'd fuck a rock if he thought a snake was under it. You're like, what?
He'd fuck a rock if he thought...
It is like, what are you talking about?
What does that
I
mean?
love it.
God damn.
All right, we got to keep doing this. Don in Jersey.
Doesn't even make sense.
Boy, don't have sense enough to pick up a penny if you saw a dime.
Yeah.
What?
By the way,
What do you mean by that?
If you're on the phones and you sound sort of like me or Ann or Bill Burr, hang up immediately.
Yeah, I want to hear some more of those Southern sayings like that
fuck
shit.
yeah.
Like,
fuck yeah. Let's learn a little.
that
a
boy
little bit
fuck
today.
mud.
Yeah, Don in Jersey.
Don't know whether to fight, fuck, or wind my wristwatch. Wristwatch. What?
Don.
Yeah, we seen a thing on TV the other day with rednecks racing these old trucks around the track. They had to all had to pull trailers, camper trailers, boat trailers,
Oh, shit.
and all the other guys have to try and knock the trailers off. And last guy pulling the trailer was the winner.
That sounds pretty... That would be pretty cool to watch.
But what does he get? A free Grand Slam breakfast at Denny's?
God damn, yeah.
And I seen a thing down in Florida. They had a motorcycle demolition derby.
That's
my
Wait,
God.
what? A motorcycle demolition derby?
Yeah, it was crazy. Guys on beat up old bikes, smashing each other, knocking everybody off.
What the fuck?
That
All right,
sounds
thanks for the
pretty
call,
goddamn
man.
fun, yo.
Let's go to Ross in Tennessee. Ross?
Hey, boys, how y'all doing this morning?
Pretty
up,
good,
man?
Ross.
Hey, I was calling to tell Bill, he was talking about his pit bull yesterday, and I'm a big fan of pit bulls, Bill. Gotta love you, breed of dog there. But if you go over to my uncle's house or two of my cousins, right when you pull onto the property, they got a sign in the front yard that says, Never mind the owner, beware of the cock. And when I mean cock, I mean fighting roosters. My uncle's got a rooster stand about 2 feet, maybe 2.5 feet tall. That's the meanest fucking rooster you've ever goddamn seen. They're rooster fucking eyes at you. Get out of the damn car, I promise you.
You got an attack
You know what I love
rooster.
about like these guys? They actually have references to other roosters.
Yeah.
Like I know this is the meanest goddamn rooster you ever saw. I've never seen one. I've never seen a rooster.
I don't know how mean they are.
I can't compare it to anything.
Yeah, I have no
I need to
fucking-
see one for the first time, and then maybe someday I could go, wow, I saw another
Dude, that's
rooster.
why you got to go to those things because they start telling you stories with shit like you don't have a reference to.
Right.
It's April, so the bullfrogs are out. You know what I'm saying? You're just like, no, I don't.
Yeah. And those big old ones, not the little ones like you see there in
I don't know.
Springtown. It's like big old.
I'm a concrete walker. I really don't know what you mean.
I'll tell you, this bullfrog could have fed a family 8. It's like a big buck and a KFC chicken, right? So I got my slingshot.
All right, we're going to get some sayings
Big old
now.
little slingshot.
Travis, I'm enjoying the music, but slightly lower because our phones aren't as crisp as they should be. Charles, South Carolina, what's going on?
Hey, what's up, guys? I got some good Southern sayings.
Yeah.
103 squirrels fucking in a wool sock. 103 queers in a sleeping bag.
No, slow down.
Yeah, slow down.
Hotter than 3 squirrels in a wool sock?
102 squirrels fucking in a wool sock.
Yeah, okay.
103 queers in a sleeping bag. More screwed up than a brother's checkbook. That boy would fuck a rattlesnake if he held his head. There's all kind of funny ones.
I like how he cleaned up the racist one.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
You know what that was supposed to be.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, we don't do that down here.
Of course
All
not,
right,
man.
Of course not. Let's go to Jim in Florida. Jim?
Hey, down here at New Smyrna Beach Speedway in New Smyrna Beach, they race RVs and school buses, and my brother-in-law is meaner than a striped-out snake.
School bus races?
There's so much going on here with these phone calls.
But you know what's funny? It's
the excitement in the phone caller and us just laughing because we have no concept of this.
Yeah, but as much as we're making fun of them like it's dumb, they actually know how to
Dude.
fucking soup up a bus.
Yeah.
How
So you
bad
can
do you want to
race
go?
it.
How bad do you want to go to one of these events, though?
Yeah.
I'd go check out school
That
buses
trailer
racing.
one sounds like a pisser.
Dude, drinking outside of a Waffle House right before you go in, it's the greatest fucking...
All right, we got another Southern saying.
9 in the morning.
Jason in Indiana. Jason?
Good evening.
Hey, Jason.
Them biscuits are so good, if you put them on top of your head, your tongue would beat your brains out trying to get to them.
Where did they come up with
Yeah. What's in there?
All right, man. We might as well be talking a foreign language.
Like turkey shit through a tin horn.
Yeah.
What?
Let me see.
Faster than shit through a
All right,
goose.
we got another one.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's go to Chris in Georgia. Chris?
Hey, what's going on, Opie?
Hey, buddy.
man.
We used to say, nervous boy, kind of edgy boy. We used to say he's nervous as a long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs.
I heard that one.
I heard that one.
That's the first one I've heard.
That one made it up north.
Yeah, that one made it up here. Thank you, Chris.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to Bug in Florida. Bug.
Hey, fellas, how you doing?
All right, Bug.
Hey, man, we go over to my cousin's place. My uncle, he raises fainting goats. Their legs stiffen up when they get scared. And they
we've seen them.
Hold on. We're big fans of the fainting goat. You've seen the
The
fainting
Wild Boys, I saw them do it,
Okay, yeah. That's probably why we know it, yeah. Bug?
Yeah, so every 10 minutes or so, we set off a bottle rocket, and we bet on which one will fall over first. it's pretty hilarious, man. We took out that shit online.
Oh, I'm loving this. All right, let's go to Chris in Virginia. Chris?
What's up, boys?
Hey.
In Tennessee and Texas, there's these ponds that have alligator gar.
Yeah.
And you start up the motor, and they jump out of the water. And Rednecks combine two fun things, killing fish and bow and arrows. Get Danny to punch it up on YouTube. The fish jump out of the water, and they shoot it with a bow and arrow and reel it in.
Wait, so...
It's called bow fishing.
Bow fishing?
How do you get them to jump out of the water?
When you run the motor on idle, it scares them. And they jump right up out of the water, and they shoot them with a bow and arrow. There's a dozen videos under aerial bow fishing on YouTube.
Let's check out aerial bow fishing.
All right.
Dude, that's
Craziest shit you ever saw.
Serious skill, though.
Fuck.
What's harder than that? Hitting a curveball or shooting a fucking fish
Dude,
out of the...
I would try to shoot fucking fish that jump out of the water.
That's a tough one, man.
Why not?
Oh, it's a fucking riot.
We're trying to find... Did you go aerial?
Yeah, aerial bow fishing.
Internet's being slow today.
Okay. We're waiting. We're waiting.
This is bow fishing bugle mouth hogs.
Phones are lit.
What does that mean, man?
They got a reel right on the bow, and you shoot it and reel it in. 2 foot, 3 foot catfish.
Well, let's see what happens here. I think we might have found one. All right, we're.
I took the engine out of my garbage disposal. It's like, oh, God, what did you do with it? Where does it go from there, dude?
Holy
you
shit.
reel them in, and they're done. You
God
don't have any
damn.
to reel in.
You don't have to do that.
He's beating him over the head with a big fucking piece of log.
Well, you got to get him to behave.
You got to calm that fucker down, let me tell you.
Right.
It's good eating if you get a
Yeah,
nice
it's good eating.
It sure is.
That's good eating. You got to clobber him over the head.
Let's say hi to John in Virginia. John?
Hey, John.
Good evening.
Hey, John.
Hey, guys. I was at a party a few years ago, and this guy was just wrecked. And he said, boy, I'm more fucked up than a cricket in a hubcap. Bill, come back to Raleigh.
All right, man.
Oh, God.
Bill, can you ever reference that, ever?
What's that?
A cricket in a hubcap?
I never would have thought of
As
that.
far as what?
Just life experience.
No, but it
Will
makes
that ever
sense
come
now.
up? Yeah, it
Makes
makes
I guess
sense.
it jumps in there and it gets fucking rattled all around.
Of course it makes sense, but we would never reference that.
Oh, no, ever. No.
That's what I mean. All right. Let me say hi to Wayne in Virginia. Wayne?
Hey, what's up, boys?
Hey.
Hey, man, it's that brother's so fast, he's like an egg falling from a tall chicken.
Okay.
I ain't never heard that one, man.
Well, there
Look
you go.
at this. Holy
I guess-
Jesus. These fish are jumping like
Jesus
6
Christ.
feet out of the water. That can't be real.
And they are shooting the fucking
It's amazing.
bows at him, man. That's pretty cool.
They just got to be shooting into it, hoping they hit something.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Dude, look at that. Fuck Brick Breaker.
Oh! Slow-mo.
Wow, that's
That
a
guy
great
got
shot.
one. Look at that. I would fucking do that all day. They jump out of the water and then you shoot them with the bow.
That is...
Holy sh! Do you think Peter would have a
That's a
problem with
tough
that one,
shot.
Bill?
Yeah.
Dude, this is why we're at the top of the food chain.
Oh, yeah.
We
Look-
got
look at
bored
what we
with,
can do.
with killing.
We
of
can
our
do that,
food,
and we
so-
can play banjos.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow, that is pretty cool. Why doesn't Peter take this shit on? They
Damn.
They don't have the balls to go
Right
down there.
through. Right through.
Nice.
It's amazing.
Let's say
He's
hi
doing
to
it at night.
Let's say hi to Doug in
With
Georgia.
a lit arrow. Look at that shit. Amazing.
Doug?
Yeah.
Hey.
I was going to say, those guys are so close, they're pissing out the same dick.
They're so close to pissing out the same dick.
Yeah.
There you go. Let's go to Matt in Oklahoma. Matt.
Yeah, if there's flicker and goose shit on a brass doorknob, and if it rains a lot, it's a real turd floater or a gully washer.
These guys can't wait to get on. Carl, Arkansas.
That motherfucker took my line.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry, Carl.
Coral.
Anything else?
I like the way you talk.
Yeah, we
I like the way you talk.
He does it way better.
Of course he does.
He doesn't have to try.
No.
I was going to say that the guy was slicker than snot on a doorknob, but...
Dang.
Fuck.
Got beat
I'm
you out.
sorry, bro.
And he said brass doorknob.
Yeah.
Evidently, brass is slicker. I would never know, of
Yeah.
course, because...
God damn.
Rob in Long Island. Rob.
Yeah, when you're real horny, you're hotter than a half-fucked fox in a forest fire. What's up?
Hotter than a half-fucked fox there.
In a forest
In
fire.
a forest fire. Let's go to Tank in Oklahoma.
Hey, guys.
Got Doyle's band playing in the background.
Sure is.
Why don't you go home and practice, Randy?
Randy, play through it. You got to play through it. Get the fuck out. Love that movie.
Tank, what do you got?
Dick Dale.
Dick Dale.
Down.
And
That's
then
so,
the drum
that's-
fill.
That's such. It's so perfectly awful.
It's horrible. Listen to that. It's all off. Phil.
Did it.
It's all off. We're getting the band back together. Get my guitar out the garage. And he kicks everyone out. I love that. Doyle was a douchebag.
You know, I've always wondered if musicians do that shit, like the same way comedians will sit around and deliberately do bad jokes and shit.
Yeah.
Like if they like try to have a contest of the worst riff
See
ever.
how bad you can fucking play. And what's his name? Who's the guy that played Doyle? He's a musician. Who fucking
Dwight
got us-
Yoakam.
Yeah, Dwight Yoakam.
Dwight,
So
yeah.
Because
like,
what makes that great is it almost sounds fixable.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
if somebody actually had some true musical talent, they could take that idea
and make
and
a
either
song
attach
out
it
of
to something else or just, I don't know, smooth it out.
Yeah.
Oh, they know what they need to do to make it a great song. They just
Amazingly
twisted
bad.
it slightly, so it works perfectly for the movie. We'll take another break.
Big drum fill. Drum fill. It's all off.
Hey, Bill, what are you promoting, man? Doing a great job for us here. BillBurr.com. You got the Punchline gig in San Francisco.
Yep, July 13th, and after that, I think like the following week, like the week of July 25th, that weekend, I'm going to be at the Comedy Works in Denver, Colorado. One of my favorite gigs, man.
Yeah.
Actually, both those, one of the two best comedy clubs.
Nice.
Other than Caroline's right here in New York
you go.
City.
If you're a fan, go to BillBurr.com to find out where he's going to be. Phones are great. We'll go back to the phones in just a bit, but first this. Oh, right on. Hey, see Dixie. I remember these guys. Turn it up, Travis. Let's go.
I remember this, man. Makes me stiffer than a dime store engine. God damn. I tell you.
That's good music right there. That's
Yeah.
good music.
Someone's trying to turn us on to Moaning Girl or Formula One Racer.
Come on, Randy.
Hilarious, this person's saying. Want to see if that's anything, Danny? It's on instant feedback.
No, I can't hear anything.
What happened? Oh.
My computer's in the middle of rebooting. I don't know what's going on.
Well,
goddamn computer.
iPhone. The iPhone thing is
The
fucking
height
up
of these
everybody.
chairs keeps mushing my nuts.
You know, you're
You know,
right.
like when you sit on an
Something like
airplane
these
too long,
chairs-
you just
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
your ball bag.
I've noticed I'm constantly shifting in this fucking chair. These chairs are not comfortable. They're just not.
Yeah. What are you going to do?
We have to sit in them for hours and make jokes. I just realized what I was complaining about. Some guy's out there with a jackhammer. And I'm like, my chair isn't comfortable for my 4-hour bitch fest.
That should be a job that just doesn't exist anymore. Like they should.
I was saying
haven't
the
they come
same
up with
fucking
anything?
thing.
Dude.
It should be lasers that just bzzz and cut holes in the ground. Bam! There's
know.
still some big bruiser with a jackhammer.
His second job is he's behind an oxen.
There's
plowing
fucking
a field.
Yeah, there's film of people using the exact same thing in black and white. You shouldn't be using anything that hasn't changed at all from when it was in black and white films.
You see his entire body just vibrating.
Yeah.
You think to yourself, that can't be good
No,
for you.
no. It's probably just get home. He's pissing blood.
Right.
His kidneys are busted up like graham crackers.
Isn't it like back in the day, like guys like they did that too long and their body would just never stop
Oh,
shaking?
yeah, they
great.
start shaking.
That's wonderful.
Or the riveters on the buildings, the fucking riveters where they would throw hot rivets to each other. One guy had like a catcher's mitt made out of leather, and the other guy would be by the big thing that kept the fire stoked, and they'd throw these red hot rivets. The guy would catch it, put it in the hole, and then the riveter would go bap and rivet the fucking things and put buildings together. It's like, what the fuck is... See, no one does that anymore. There's new shit.
Yeah, there's not people sitting on girders eating lunch.
Yeah,
That was
exactly.
a fucking photo op.
Exactly.
Had to be.
Sitting on... No, they did that. It was sick.
Who the fuck would sit on a... No way.
Dude, I saw it when they were building
No
the
way. No way. What is this garbage?
when they were building the Brooklyn Bridge. Like I forget, there was some ridiculous amount of people would die every day.
Not me.
Yeah.
No way.
It's crazy.
Not once. Not never.
Like the Brooklyn Bridge?
Yeah.
Was the fucking...
Well,
Yeah.
first of all, they dug down so far
That's
and they didn't
ridiculous.
understand the bends, and they'd bring people up and they noticed these guys they start, whatever, doubling
they
over.
double over.
So then they, like, after a few days, they're like, oh, he's having a problem too. Hurry up, bring him up, which will make it worse.
They didn't have a decompression chamber in there. It was like it was an airlock to keep the air in the what was it called? Not a stanchion, but a fucking whatever that base piece is. So they would just open up the airlock, and all of a sudden you go from having all this pressure on you to keep the water. The pressure was to keep the water from coming in underneath and drowning you. So they kept it pressurized, and then they just pop you out the lid. You go, okay, you're okay, and then nitrogen bubbles would start in your blood. Just just double over in pain and agony and die.
That's that diving thing. You gotta be fucking careful.
Yeah.
You want more redneck stuff?
Okay, man.
Well, yeah. Walter, Louisiana. We'll start with you.
Eventually these are going to just start getting racist here. So it's going to have to be a
It's got to
cutoff here.
take the same fucking
Walter?
ugly route it always takes.
Yeah. I got a question for Bill Burr.
What's up?
What do you call a redneck woman with two black eyes?
I don't know.
A slow learner.
All right, I've heard versions of that.
Yeah.
Let's go to Tank in Oklahoma. Tank.
Hey, man.
Tank.
Hey, guys.
Hey,
it's
guys.
too late.
I'm listening to the radio.
Sorry. John in Texas. John.
Hey, boys.
Right,
John.
What's wrong with the hillbilly sayings we got? Anyway.
Might be through with this.
Yeah.
I got hotter than a two-pecker billy goat. Ain't had this much fun since the hogs ate my little brother.
What the hell does that even?
That had to happen once.
Oh, that's how they get away with murder out there. They feed you to the pigs.
Oh, fuck. What a great
You ever see that story in A&E? And the guy's threat when he came to the girl who witnessed the murder, and he's just like, pigs got to eat too. She's like, all right, I'm shutting the fuck up now.
There's a great scene in Snatch where they do that very thing. You ever see Snatch?
Oh, yeah.
Snatch is a great movie, man. Snatch.
Okay.
Joe the Pumper? Or Plumber? Joe, what do you got?
Hey, you Yankee sons of bitches. Now, if all these dumbass rednecks down here, if they even knew what XM radio or Sirius or any of that bullshit was, they'd say y'all's more fucked up than a shit sandwich.
I think I heard that one.
But you would have to have someone that actually makes shit sandwiches. No?
I just like the ones that don't make sense.
Yeah. It makes sense to somebody. Let's go to Mason. Mason.
Hey, down here in Florida, man.
Yeah.
Hey, we're fucked up down here on the Panhandle. If something's too expensive, it's higher than giraffe pussy.
That's higher than giraffe pussy.
Or if something's
God
real
damn
tight
me.
and it won't fit, that's tighter than the nun's cunt, man.
You got to throw in the man.
Man.
It's tighter than a nun's cunt, man.
Alabama.
These are great sayings. I haven't had as much fun since the pigs ate my little brother.
Yeah, goddamn with that fun.
Dude, this will get me out of trouble one day on a gig. I'll just go into that accent and throw a couple of those sayings out and I'll be fine.
You fucking dandy.
Hey, if a girl's real hot, she's finer than frog's hair. Think about it.
I've heard that one. Finer than frog's hair.
Hey, and if she's ultra fine, super hot, I'd walk 2 miles over broken glass to hear her fart in a walkie-talkie.
Walkie-talkie.
Oh, shit.
That's great.
Bravo. Let's go to Ronnie in South Carolina. Ronnie.
Yes, sir. Got a saying that boy wade through hell just to fight a grizzly bear with a switch.
Wade through hell to fight a grizzly bear with a switch.
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right, man.
That must be a badass dude.
Let's go to Kansas. Danny.
Yeah. How
Hey.
about that bitch was uglier than a gunny sack full of smashed assholes?
A gunny sack full of smashed
Let's go to Frankie. Frankie.
Any source on that? What the fuck is a gunny sack? Nothing?
I don't even want to know.
Okay.
It'll take away from it. Frankie.
Hey, fellas.
Hey.
My brother's a Pennsylvania redneck, and 3 of his favorites are, that tastes so good I want to swallow my tongue to get more of the taste.
I like
Okay.
that.
Fuck me running. And which is I like that one. But they fuck, punch it out.
All right, he forgot the third
he
one.
just got out before the plane crashed.
Yeah. John, Kansas.
Yeah, hey boys, love
Hey.
you, love
Hey,
you.
man.
Hey, check out on YouTube motorized bar stools.
Yeah, we've seen motorized bar stools.
Have you seen combine demolition?
Combine demolition.
Fuck, that sounds like a good one.
Yeah, check that out. And then up here in Kansas City, we got lawnmower races.
Yeah, that's the one
You
I
seen
know.
that?
Yeah, I've seen the lawnmower races too, where they modify the lawnmowers and they go what, like 50, 60 miles an hour?
At least some of them go like 90.
That's
And then
amazing.
Fucking lawnmower.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lawnmower. And then as far as things go, how about this one? Drier than a popcorn fart.
Drier than a popcorn fart?
Yeah.
Jesus.
I'm punching out.
All right.
Finer than frog hair, I heard on a Les Claypool album.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah. He used that expression. I thought that was his lyric.
Les is all right, man.
He's finer than frog hair.
We got
He's
Johnny.
got that alligator stare.